So tomorrow we're doing the black roof lining, and I'm gonna convert all this, all the pillars, sun visors, that thing, handles. So there, I'm just gonna start pulling that apart tonight. Just there. So what I just did then was I used a tiny flathead and took off this little thing up there. Up there, and then there's a normal screwdriver in there. So just a screwdriver in there. Then you pop this pillar off, and then these ones just pull off once you take off the handles. So I'll do that, and I'll show you how to take off the handles. I just realised there's 2 bolts in here, and to get this off, you put it in there, and then you just pry that open with your fingers. So when that's in there, you just... Fuck me, I can't talk. So when that's in there, just get your fingers behind it and it just pulls out. But there, I'm just going to take these 2 screws out, and then it should just pop off up here. Had to switch to Snapchat, so I've run out of fucking storage. But you take that bolt out down there, 19mm. There, bit of a cunt, unless you're stronger than me, which isn't hard. And then you just pop this off, and then pull this part. Pull this part just through, or pull that through, and then pull this through, and it just comes through. There's like a little groove, you'll see, and then this pops off. I just like to leave it in there so I don't lose it. Next, we're gonna... Where the fuck's my hand? Next, it's gonna be hard to do with one hand, but you gotta pry that open. Oh, fucking come on. There we go. And then there's a bolt there, a screw there, and a screw behind that one. And then you just wiggle the door handle, and it'll come, the handle, and it'll come off. Oh, this looks like it's been fucking super glued. Are you serious? Well, I guess I'll find that out on my own. So after you get them screws out, pull that out. It's not hard. It's just it clips into there after you get those screws out. This, by the way, that was super glued. Mine was, for whatever reason. Whoever owned this car first. Don't super glue your shit like that. I don't. That made no sense why that's even been done. Anyway, after that, it just pops out along here. There we go. So that just pops out nice and easy, and then that's all off. Real quick, where's my black one? Oh. So, fucking hell. Oh, I'm not meant to bend like that. Fucking hell. And this is what I'm swapping to, if I can fucking get it right. There we go. That's just a quick look at what mine's gonna look like now. I just got it. Oh, that looks so much better, bro. What looks better? Oh, and it's like nice. This is like plastic. It's gonna be sick. I just gotta take all of this out, and then we'll do the conversion hopefully tomorrow. Just close the door so you don't have to listen to old mate's fucking tunes. So for this, you need like one of those star things. I don't know what it's called, but I don't know, I just know I have a set. And you do that, then this all will come off together. And then with this one, there's a little screw up in there, and it's the same fucking sort of thing. So that's how you take them off. They're pretty simple if you have the tool. And then in here it's just 2 screws, and then this just wiggles out and then it pops off. So just wiggle that and it'll just pop off after you take these out. So there. So after you get those 2 bolts, it comes out quite easily, so be ready. It won't fall, but there. And then what you can do is push in these 2 clips and it's off. So just pushing the 2 clips on the side, right there. Oh, honestly, it's not even much, but there, just bends it out. And that's how you take that off. So I've got this thing on whatever this is, and it just goes in there and comes undone. By the way, whatever you do, don't lose any of these screws if you're doing a conversion. I was wrecking the Calais, so I was just throwing shit everywhere, so I didn't really care. This car, I want all my screws, so I just put them in there. This one's a bit more annoying to get, but it's the same thing, so just keep playing around until you get it. I think I just got it. Maybe. Anyway, just play around with these, and these will come off nice and easy. I'll come back when we're doing the back half, because I'll just do this half off camera. So next step, we gotta take out the parcel shelf. I just took out one of these fucking things. I did not have a special tool to pop them plastics out. Where is it? Here. That's what it looks like. That's fucking annoying. So I put the back of the hammer under and then pulled the cunt out. Fucking, it's a bit of a pain, but if you have the tool, you know what I'm talking about. If you have it, makes life a lot easier. Next, you gotta take out your back seats. If you haven't taken these out before or whatever, you pull. I'll show you. You pull this lever down here. Pull them on both sides. Pull the seat up and out. Just hit my door on a fucking pole, great. And then just pull this up. Wait, actually, no. If you haven't pulled it out before, there's a bolt down here too. Unscrew that and then pull it up. Mine doesn't have that because I don't put it back in because it's a fucking. And then you got to pull out the bottom seat, and it just makes life hard for no reason. So I'm just gonna pull this out and then keep taking these 3 pins out of the parcel shelf. So taking that one out. So there, as I said, just put that behind it, pull the gun out, pretty easy. If I can do it, you can do it. There's my bag for me, there's my airline for my bags, how cool is that? Did all this myself, it's also on my channel, or with my mate Jack. Still gotta do a bit more work to that, it's fucking just sketch. Anyway, after that, pull this out. Sometimes you can just fucking pull them out, sometimes you can't, it's just a plastic thing. I'll keep playing with that, and then you got a bolt over there. I think that has to come off. Oh, maybe, I think that has to come off, I can't quite remember. But you just have to wiggle enough so you can pull this pillar out. So it just has to be loose enough. Aaron's a little trick to get these off, by the way.
It's not really a trick, mate. It's just common sense.
Okay, shut up, but...
Unless you want to be a fucking retard with a Ford Falcon.
And then after that, you take that handle out, which I showed you yesterday. And then pop all this out, I'm pretty sure. Wait, is this pop? Oh. Oh. 1 second. Oh. Okay. So that's all popped. Now I just got to take my parcel shelf off and pull it out. And then there. So with this, you take the. So that just pops off the rest of the way. Then you take the seatbelts off. Take that one, and then this one. I'll be back when I've done that. So after that, you rip this off for one nice pull, and then your headliners, just probably glued in a little bit, and then just pull them off of all of these, like that. Oh, and make sure you've unclipped all of these on both sides. And there, then just pull it off that and do that on all 4 corners, and then have fun getting it out. To get it out, I usually go through the front door because it makes it a lot easier, and it should come straight out. So I've put on a headliner on all the little clips it sits on. I think that's one there. That's it. So it sits on all of them as I showed before, and then now I'm putting on the front 2 pillars so it holds it up a bit better, so I can put on my front shit. Actually, I'll probably put on all the pillars first, but yeah, just this so it holds it up nicely. These pins, by the way, I'm going to hide behind there just because I redid this headliner, so I'm not sure how long it's going to last, so I'm going to hide behind my pillars. But what you do is you just clip it back in like you pulled it out, and then put these rubbers, make sure they go over like this, if I can demonstrate. Just make sure they go over like that, and then yeah, push it back up. There, I still got to push in a few more clips, so there. Anyway, I'm gonna do that, and then also put your handle back on, all the screws line back up, and plug in your wiring. Remember? Oh wait, no, that's on the back. Sorry. Me and Lataya have done all this. She's just trying to put in a handle, and then the front's done. Mine's in. Yeah. My homemade fucking roof lining fix isn't working very good, but it is what it is. With these, they were quite hard to line up. This was just these two screws up here. Same with that, and you got those screws that she's doing now. And then other than that, everything else just all plugs in, like pushes in. And same with this, and then you got a screw there and two screws there. Looking pretty good. Me and Jack just finished a headliner that me and Lataya couldn't finish. So he knows how to move to seatbelts and shit. That's how it looks. I've even got both of these, which is surprising. That seat's on in probably first things. I did the headliner myself with Josh. Looks pretty good.